Oh, okay. I guess we're leaving the Animus, probably. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Welcome back, Desmond. You'll be happy to hear there's actually good news for once.
Yeah?
I've managed to locate a power source, and it's relatively close by. Up for a trip to Manhattan?
Is it safe to leave? Abstergo's gotta be looking for us.
Obviously it's not safe. Can't exactly sit around here hoping to get lucky, though, can we? We need that power source. Besides, I'm sure you can cook up some way to hide our movements.
Maybe. The Templars have access to all kinds of satellites and camera systems. We'll need to find a way to mask our digital signature. I can probably camouflage the van, too. But there's not much I can do for us.
That's an easy one.
Oh, yeah.
Local utility companies have assured the public that they're completely prepared for the upcoming solar maximum. Disruptions to service are expected to be minimal.
If only they knew.
What's this?
A remote-operated camera. It'll provide us with a feed while you're on mission. This will let us talk to each other.
We're almost there, so listen up. The artifact is in an office penthouse in Lower Manhattan. At this time of night, direct infiltration is going to get you noticed. I think we're better off having you drop in from above.
What do you mean, above?
Huh.
Can you hear me? Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Yep, read you just fine. Now why don't you power up the camera? I've got pictures. Running diagnostics.
Ah. That's cool.
Perfect. I've got a nice strong signal.
Now this is going to become our view, isn't it?
Just a heads up.
Yep, it is.
There's
Cool.
no elevator access from here on out. You'll have to get up there the old-fashioned way.
Haha. Oh. Oh dear. This is cool. See, this is what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for... This kind of reminds me of Mirror's Edge, and I'm waiting for an Assassin's Creed game that is set in this setting and is kind of like Mirror's Edge, except with a little bit more... less emphasis on parkour free-running type stuff and more emphasis on stealth kills. I found myself ending up in Mirror's Edge, which I did upload and record on Rob and Eddie. I found myself gunning for the people with the weapons, the big guns, and then just taking out everyone with them. And there wasn't any, like, melee...
Hold still, it's a lovely view.
Seriously, Sean? Fuck you.
Wow. I thought halfway off that jump, I thought, I hope this is the right way. I wasn't exactly sure. Ooh. Oh god, I would be so scared. Wait. What happened to that point with... What happened to the use of the parachute? Oh, 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 oh. Oh, I'm so afraid. Ooh, okay. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, it gives me goosebumps.
Look on the bright side. No security to worry about.
Yeah, but that would be
And on
fun.
the not so bright side, the slightest misstep means you're effectively paced.
Shut up, Sean.
Pretty easy parkour so far. Or I guess free running is what I should call it. That's what they seem to call it here. Oh! There we go, that's what I try to do. As far as I can tell, there's nothing you can do to trigger one over the other of those movements. Just a jump? I don't think so. Where is it? Oh. Ooh. That's scary as hell, man.
Almost there, Des.
Ooh.
Once you reach the top of the lit-up crane, you should be high enough to make the jump.
Should?
It'll be fine, don't worry.
It's all about the improvisation.
I'm pretty sure she was high when she was running the numbers.
Sean!
Joke. It was a joke. Or was it?
For people who have the fate of the world in their hands, they sure don't take it seriously. I think this is the most content in an Assassin's Creed game that's set as Desmond. I'm glad to see them moving in that direction. I hope they don't. I mean, a lot of games. One of the biggest criticisms I have about games is when they drag the series on too long.
Wait for my signal to open the chute. Timing's really important here. Too soon or too late, and you'll miss the building.
Because, oh boy, oh god. We can talk about what I like and don't like about games in a second. I have a building to jump off of right now.
Now, open your chute.
Pressed E, was that the right button? Oh Jesus. Oh good, I thought it was jammed. Whew. So yeah, in games... Oh, this is really cool. Every game series that ends up being popular is popular for a reason. It's something that makes it unique and that it stands out, whether that be simply the best graphics out there, or whether it be something as complex as like a game mechanic that's never been used before. Like Assassin's Creed 3 is mastered stealth kill with the assassin, with the hidden blade. When you drag it out too long, like they did with the Ezio storyline, it really ruins the game. And then I lose interest.
That wasn't so bad.
Let me guess.
So,
Beep, beep, beep.
You
Oh.
must be Desmond. Not exactly what I expected, but I guess your kind doesn't have many options these days.
Who are you?
Ask your father. Now give me that.
I don't think so.
Look, I'm not supposed to kill you, but the boss man didn't say anything about fucking you up. So you got to count.
You never, if you're gonna do something like that, you never tell anyone. Well, I'm not supposed to kill you, because then you just lose all his power. And Desmond's like, well, in that case, you're not gonna pull the trigger. I might as well just beat your
So
ass.
who the hell is Daniel Cross?
Believe it or not, he used to be an assassin. The assassin, the way I've heard it told, but it turned out he was a sleeper agent for Abstergo, programmed to infiltrate and destroy the organization.
How did he know you were there? We could be compromised.
They must have caught me snooping inside their network and sent Cross to see what we were after. If they were aware of our current location, we'd know. Though, I will say this. It doesn't bode very well for future expeditions.
I've set up some cameras topside. If anyone shows up, we'll see it.
I'd suggest you go see about finding a socket for that power source. Or we can return to Connor if you prefer. All the artifacts in the world won't mean a thing without the key.
Here's what I'm calling. This is my guess. Our father is also a sleeper or some sort of a double agent working for Abstergo. And or maybe he's not even our father. I don't know. Well, I guess I probably recognize our own father. But, my guess is that then Abstergo, Desmond's probably special in some sort of a way. Just, you know, probably some sort of special bloodline that is the only one that can, like Desmond is going to be the key, or some sort of plot twist like that. And when we open the door, it's then Abstergo's going to come into it, because they're just going to be waiting for us to open it. That's what I'm calling.
Ah, Desmond, there you
If
are.
plot lines are
Can I
typical.
ask a favor?
Maybe.
When this is all over, I'd like to try turning the dial back on the Animus. Like, all the way back. To the time of the first civilization.
You think it would work?
There was no real loss of fidelity when you visited Altair. Then again, that was about 1,000 years ago, and I'm looking at going back at least 70,000 more.
Sure, I'd be up for it. Be interesting to see what things were like back then.
Excellent. I think it would prove most enlightening.
Probably be pretty hard putting a human brain inside of a monkey. Although I know he wasn't talking about monkeys per se, but...
Son, I owe you an apology. I shouldn't have lashed out like that.
Damn straight.
You have to understand, I've never been very good at this. Never mind that we live rather extraordinary lives.
Yeah, I kinda liked my ordinary one.
You can't escape who you are, Desmond.
So
What
I
the hell are you
noticed.
looking at?
Look, it's silly for us to go back and forth like this. I admit, I did a shitty job raising you. I apologize, I'm sorry. But it's important you understand it didn't come from a bad place. You're my son. I love you. I guess I was so busy trying to make sure nothing bad happened, I didn't consider the consequences. Truce.
Hell no. I still think you're working for the Templars. Keep in mind, guys, I missed Revelations on the end of Brotherhood, so I could be totally off base. Perhaps that was already completely ruled out by now.
I'm being silly, but I can't shake the feeling we're being watched.
We are being watched. By Juno. Or some version of her.
This
Do you
is
think it's a
a
recording?
weird standing
Or
angle.
is she a ghost?
Here we go.
Or something else? Is she talking to us the way Minerva talked to Ezio?
Wait, hold on.
No clue.
Okay,
Who
Minerva
knows
talked to
what else they were
Ezio, right,
working
okay,
on down
so...
here. There's still so many rooms we don't have access to.
So that was Minerva who talked to Ezio. I thought... Okay, so this Juno is someone else who I must have missed in Revelations, but I assume it's a similar deal.
Good luck, Desmond.
These are troubled times. The already uneasy alliance between the Crown and its subjects frays. And behind them both the Templars plot, pulling strings and moving pieces. History dictates they seek order through control. But how will they affect it here? Who supports them? And what conspiracies have they already spun?
Connor,
Ooh, we look awesome.
All these things I must
spare a
determine.
moment.
Of course. Only by knowing my enemy
Have a
can I
look.
hope to stop them. What is it?
Why are they both talking at the same time?
The Xingbao,
Oh,
or rope dart if you prefer. One of the many plans given to us by Shao Yun to...
oh, Jesus.
Sorry.
We'll have to work on this.
Hello, who is it? Answering the door in his assassin
Dogo.
garb. Oh,
Yes, my friend.
What brings you here? Is the village all right?
For now,
What do you mean? What has happened?
men came, claiming we had to leave. They said that the land was being sold, and that the Confederacy had consented. We sent an envoy, but they would not listen.
You must refuse!
We cannot oppose the Sachem, but you're right as well. We cannot give up our home.
Do you have a name? Do you know who is responsible?
He is called William Johnson.
Where is Johnson now?
In Boston.
Ray William
making
Johnson?
preparations
Just kidding.
for the sale.
Sale! This is theft!
Connor, take care. These men are powerful.
What would you have me do? I made a promise to my people.
If you insist upon this course of action, seek out Sam Adams in Boston. He'll be able to help. What have you done?
When my people go to war, a hatchet is buried into a post to signify its start. When the threat is ended, The hatchet is removed.
You could have used a tree.
No, put the hood back on. I like you better with the hood. I mean, you're hot and all, but the hood's badass. Alright, now one thing that we should do... Oh, wait. Alright. There's a... What's that now? Homestead mission. Another homestead mission, so... Let's, I'm tired of staying around that house. Oh god, I was watching the map. Let's go work over here. Or rather, I guess, do this mission.
Can you help me?
It's like Family Guy. Oh jeez, that is bad.
What do you think?
How did this happen?
Poachers in the woods. I asked them to leave. This was their answer.
Come on. We need to get that arm looked at.
What if the men who did this?
They can wait. Your wound cannot. You be able to make it to the house?
Yes. I think the ball took only flesh.
And what is your name?
Miriam.
Do you live nearby?
I don't have a home per se. I took to the frontier when I was a young girl. I've made my life out here ever since. Living where the land makes it easiest.
Not a common choice for a woman of the colonies.
Would have liked to talk more, but didn't.
Kana, what are you doing?
Those poachers need to be stopped.
Saw the scabs from my hunting blind. Get to that and you shouldn't have any trouble finding them.
Use the rope dart if you can. Get familiar with it.
Oh, that's a good idea. We hunt in the treetops. Ah, this is so badass. You know, I was thinking about it the other day, and I actually really like, not only do I like it just because it's a cool plot twist, that the whole, like, when your father was a Templar, that whole thing. Not only is that just, like, an awesome plot twist, but also kind of really expands the entire Assassin's Creed universe, I guess you could say. Like, as I've stated before, I do think video games are art. What's the red? Is that a silent kill? Oh, it's not even a kill. I like this thing. Seems a little OP, actually. So what was I saying? Right, so video games literature. And so when you had the previous games, as far as I know, when you haven't really focused on any Templars per se, you kind of got this good versus evil, this, you know, romantic in the literature sense, type of. That was stupid. Wait, hold on, I want to try this. Hold Q and pull your targets towards you. You know, Templars are bad, Assassins are good, but when you saw the hero in the beginning, Mathan, I think his name was Mathan. He really, you know, he was fighting on the side of the Native Americans, and who did he? Freeing the slaves, killing that guy who had become immoral.
What does he want with the territory if not the game and
Hey, shit. Get on the ground. Yeah, it seems a bit too easy. I bet eventually the enemies are gonna start deflecting that. These guys got trench coats. I like them. Okay. But then once you see that he's like our father is like a good man, sort of, even though he's fighting for the bad team.
Hey! Where are you, fellas?
You start to realize that it's kind of more like.
Strangers in the forest, is that common hunting practice where you come from? No. Spare me. Go. Tell the friends you have left what happened here.
I don't know, it just kind of expands the entire Assassin's Creed realm. Like, perhaps all Templars aren't bad. And they're not, you know, perhaps it's just like a difference rather than. I mean, I'd still side with the Assassins any day, since I'm not a fan of the whole totalitarianism type of thing, which is. You also find a lot of. You also find a lot of literature, both video games and movies and stuff. Like Star Wars is a classic one. Star Wars has old Star Wars, the original Star Wars, like the movies and a lot of the early stuff. You get this very clear-cut, good and bad, light and dark, literally romantic, because the whole force is, you know, nature, and it's like the classic modern example of a romantic setting. And 1 second.
Thank you, Achilles.
You are most welcome.
Why did those men attack you?
It's no secret this land is full with game. I spotted the trespassers en route to request permission to hunt here myself, and suggested they do the same.
The bounty of the forest is not mine to give. It is your right to hunt on this land, but I would appreciate you trading your surplus with the others.
Very well. I accept.
Cool. So now we got hunting and stuff. Furs, herbs, and hunting goods now available from Miriam. Cool. So yeah, so anyways, just to finish what I was saying, the Star Wars, romantic, clear cut, and what's this again? Interactive conversation. We should do this one. And then that's like the old stuff, and then in the newer stuff you see like in Force Unleashed and let's see what else. Well, there's the Old Republic for sure, but you see people, you know, like the good guy is a dark side user and we're fighting for the dark side, you know, like heroes like Juno Eclipse and Starkiller are, you know, fighting for the dark side and for the Empire, and it's becoming a not romantic thing. It's kind of like you get a lot of anti-heroes, and then in the Old Republic, it's like you're fighting for the Empire using the dark side of the Force, but you're also forced to make decisions, good or bad. So you could be like the nicest guy and still be like a Sith Inquisitor, dark Force user, which you would, if you probably wouldn't have seen that ever happen. Or rather, I guess if you had, when Star Wars was first created, if you had asked George Lucas, like, could this ever happen in the Star Wars universe, he'd probably would have been like, no. Well, he probably would have been like, I don't know, how much are you willing to pay me? But, you know, it started out as purely good versus evil, and now the lines are blurred, because that's what we like to see in society. I mean, we like to see Jack Bauer, from 24, which I love, by the way, but not, well, I do love Jack Bauer, but I love 24, you know, the show 24, and you see him, you know, interrogating people immorally, and, you know, going against the law that he's supposedly working for. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm gonna kill you all. Oh. Come and get me. Oh, he blocked me, I think. Jesus, I can't counter this guy. I just have to do it that way. Whew, wow. That's intense. I wonder what they were doing to him.
Thank you. Thank you.
Are you all right?
I think so. Didn't do much to me aside from a good scare. Blackguards.
What did they want with you?
My purse, which was meager, and they decided to punish me for their trouble. Silly, really. My tools and equipment were worth a king's share to the right man. In any case, I had best get on my way. It's a long walk to the nearest inn. I thank you again for your kindness.
Have you no home?
Oh, well, I was a proud resident of Boston until recently, but I'm not a supporter of His Majesty, and, well, I was forced out of my woodshop and home by loyalists.
There are plenty around here who could use the services of a skilled craftsman if you were looking for somewhere to settle.
Is that right? I may look into that.
Yeah, see, I want to use all these people's services. Thing is, I'm afraid of running into that bug again. Because I can't exactly afford to keep restarting my game 20 times just to get something basic to work. See, I wish I could just trade with him here. Actually, let's see. No, I can't. If it acted like a shop, that might work out better, but that whole storeroom thing. I kind of want to go check that out, actually. But I better not. I better move on to the, Oh, wait. I can do this. Fast travel me out there. Got my hood on. Trying to figure out how to put it up. What was that? Alright. Oh, it's this way. What's this way? The homestead? Yes. Oh, okay. That just fast traveled me to the right. Alright. My bad. Sorry. I got a pistol? Since when? Oh, I think I got that from... Wait. Alright, let me switch that out for my bow then, in that case. It's actually, I remember now. R. Nope, gotta hold it, I guess. Yeah, I do have a pistol. Do I have a sword? No. Now, how do I scroll through? Oh, there we go. Weapons. There we go. Yeah, right? Okay, so... Pistols. Oh, wait, no, I want the hook on there? What's that? Poison darts? Trip mine. Snares, bait, horse whistle. Throw money. And what have I got for tools? Nothing? Maybe I want this thing in that case, actually. Rope darts. Do I have a limited amount? Hold on. Oh, whoops. Oh, crap. Oh, you know what I can do, actually? Put that as unarmed. Put pistol there. And now I'm missing hidden blades. Let me actually do this. Let me put hidden blades on 1. Pistol on 2. Rope dart on 3. And 4 will be the tomahawk. No. 3. Yeah, 4 will be the tomahawk. 3 will be the rope dart. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we don't need... Ooh, got an upgraded hatchet there. Pretty cool. Hidden blades. Okay. Let's take a quick look at the map. See where this thing is. All the way over here. Alright, that'd be cool. Let's just head right towards it. I'm gonna walk there in the frontier. Cause I saw 2 eagle points on the way. That might be nice to have. I actually kind of wonder what the eagle points are in the frontier. Is it just a giant rock or what? Hopefully it won't take too long. Oh, I bet that's one of them. Oh no. I was like, why isn't he diving? And then I realized that must be because I'm not actually over any water. Whew, wow, that was bad. Swimming takes so long. I can still use my hidden blades? No. Oof, man, okay, come on. Hold on, I gotta check something. Whoa! I guess that's the boundaries. Are we gonna run into that? Yes, we are. Oh, I gotta... hold on. Right, sorry. Oh! What, am I not gonna get onto this? Oh, God. I have to get onto this island somehow, though. There's an eagle point up there. I think I see the way right there. Yeah, there we go. That's weird. It's like a little bumpy. Like the edge. Has this not been updating my map? That's great. Maybe it only updates it if you're on a road. Oh, it's not updating because it's on water. That's why, duh. This eagle point should do us pretty good, though. Hopefully. What if there's anything else up there? Maybe like a shop or something? Oh, who's this? And what are they doing?